back to our Wednesday workouts. My name is Casey. We're doing a full body strength workout today. We have some weights mixed with body weight today. I have 20 15s. If you have a kettlebell, that'd be great. If not, no problem at all. You can just use a dumbbell for the weight as well too. Or a household good, milk gallon, cat litter, whatever you need to use for the kettlebell. So our first round today is going to be all body weights. We're going to work on the core mainly, all in a plank stance. Our hips as well as our glutes too to get warmed up for the rest of the workouts. We're going to do 3 times through here for our first workout. We're going to do our up to down planks for our triceps and serratus, our abduction and adduction for our hips, and as well as our glute raises for the hamstrings, lower back, as well as hips as well too. So we'll go 3 times through. We'll do a total of 10 per movement. So for the tricep up downs, it's going to be 5 per arm leading the way, and then we'll go right into the other motions there. So I'm going to go with the, I'm going to separate the glutes and hamstrings to give my lower body a little bit of a breather, and then go have the triceps in the middle. I'm going to go with all 9 on a low plank. You can do a high plank or a low plank for all yours, or mix it up whichever way you need to as you get more tired or need more of a challenge. A lower plank is more of a challenge. So I'm going to go first with my hip abduction. We're going to be in a low plank stance for myself. I'm going to raise each hip out, alternating left, right, a total of 10 per side. Then up, down planks, and then our glute raises. So main goal here is to work on having the shoulders set. Again, shoulders under, looking at our shoulders. Want to exhale as you go out, inhale as you go back in. We'll tap each toe on the ground. That'll be 1 total of 10 per leg. So we go back to my plank stance here. Shoulders set, hips engaged. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next will be our tricep up down planks. So we're going to go 5 left side first. 2, that's up first and down first. All right, that's going to be 10 total there. Next will be our heel raises. Each one's going to be half rep. All right, that's 1 complete set there. You can vary if you want the grinding. If you want to go all glutes first, and then legs first, now the way, upper body wise, you can do it any order you want. If you're doing 3 different sets, if you want to vary the sequence, you can. So I'm going to go back to the same sequence in round 2. If you want to change it up, you can as well. Or add more reps, or keep them how they are, or need less reps too. Now the only one you can't do up down is on the triceps. So you can do the up plank with the abduction and adduction. But up down planks you can do on your knees if you need to. So round 2, we're going to stick in the low plank and go with the abduction on each leg here. That's 10. I'm going to go this time again, left side first. Now up down will be here, raise there. I'm going to go down again here for round 2. That's round 2. For the adduction and adduction, you want to always start with your hips or your feet, even with your hips. Enter and back in, enter back in. Same with the glutes. Always keep your feet in line with your hips. More of a challenge will be more narrow, but that's not necessary. If you want to go just even again, keep it even keel, you can too. And then wider will be a bit easier too. So either way, we're going to do more of a challenge. We'll go one more time through here of each. I'm going to go the same sequence again, the same pattern. Again, 10, 10, 10. This will be our third and final round of this sequence here. Last round here, high or low. I'm going to go low. All right, that's our first set. 3 rounds. 10 per reps or 10 per movement. Want to add more, add less, be my guest. I'll see you guys back for the next set. Alright, so set 2, we're going to work on our triceps, our back, and kettlebell swings. Again, I'm going to sequence this time around, since we're going to be down in a plank stance for 2 of these motions, we'll get both of these out of the way. So I have both 20-pound weights for my renegade rows, a 15-pound dumbbell for my tricep kickbacks, and a 30-pound kettlebell for my kettlebell swings. We're going to go with the triceps first. We're going to go a total of 8 per side, 10 rows per side, and 15 kettlebell swings, and go through 3 different times. We can adjust after we need to each time through, but we'll start there and see how we do. The key is, my goal here is to have more rest at the end, a little more cardiovascular, and a bit more strength near the upper body portion of the workout here. So let's go back to our tricep extensions, or our tricep extensions in a plank stance. So we're going to have the weights. We're going to be in a high plank stance. If you go on your knees, you can too. But I'm going to go on my toes and have my hands. We're going to come back into a extension. Elbow stays high. Not going to be too high or too low. Elbow stays high. We're going to extend. Keep the hand neutral. Total of 8 per side. Then we'll go right into our rows. So on the two arms here, do your non-dominant first. For me, that's my left side. So you get my left side on the way here. So inhale as you go down, exhale as you go back up. Face the camera this way here. So we'll go into our plank stance. Arm is set. Total 8 here. There. We'll change sides, exact same thing here. Alright, 8 complete there. Either we use the same dumbbells or heavier dumbbells for our rows. We're going to go a total of 10 rows per side. Our goal is to keep the weights if we can straight, but when I taper them in, fight the weights, keep them neutral. That's going to be our main goal there. Feet can be as wide as the mat, or a bit wider. Again, the more narrow, more of a challenge. The wider, the easier. I'm going to go feet on the mat. I'm going to work on making sure my hips stay engaged. I'm not going to work on going left and right. The key is to push down on the hand that is not moving. I'm going to alternate sides each rep. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, so on and so forth there. Again, inhale down, exhale back up. You should be pulling just to your chest. Don't want to have your hands too far forward or too far back. Right under your shoulders. Draw straight up with your back there. Cut with the bicep. Want a nice long row. We'll go back to our first 10. Right, 10 done there. Next, we'll go to our swings. So with the swings, different variations of kettlebell swing, we're working mainly on the hip hinge. So mainly glutes and hammies here, some quads. Our main goal is to make sure we have a soft bend in our knees. Knees should not move at all as we move up and down. That's more of a squat. More of a deadlift here. And again, don't raise the weights with your hands. The inertia from your hips should raise the weights to your hands there. We'll inhale down, exhale back up. Feet wider than your shoulders. And make sure you have your shoulders set. Use the momentum from going back down to back up. And one synergy form. So we'll go through our first round here. You can go dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you need here for the weights. I have 30 pounds here. So I'll make sure my feet are widen my shoulder, toes slightly out. I'm going to set my knees at their angle. We're not dropping down as we come up or down. I'm going to get a kick up here and inhale down, exhale back up. You should have your chest facing the ground at the bottom of the motion. So I'll look this way here for you. So nice tall chest, hips are engaged, weight on your heels. We'll go back down, hips up, squeeze the glutes. All right, 15 there. That should mainly be felt, hammies and glutes, some quads, definitely cardio. We want to go all the way overhead with the kettlebell, even with your chin or shoulder height. If you're getting too much kick from the kettlebell going forward, don't pull off your shoulders or go a bit heavier, make it more of a challenge to throw it up in the air. That weight was a little easy, but overall, good connection in the hamstrings and the legs. And our main goal is going to be quality over quantity here. So if it's too light, not a big deal. Add some reps or cut back on your rest time. Let's go back to our triceps here for number 8. Back to our rows. So the left arm first again, my non-dominant side. Right, round 2 complete there. With that one, if the weight's too heavy, your arm will sink down, you get more of a swinging motion. You want to use only the tricep. So if the weight's too light, too easy, you can always at the top, twist your hand to the ceiling, one more muscle is exposed there. causing body weight to seem somewhat harder. So that'll be another goal there. We'll go back into our rows here. Keep the weight under your shoulders. Hips engaged towards the floor. Inhale down, exhale back up. Shoulders set. Non-dominant side first. Right, 10 done there. So one thing about those is make sure your weights are hexagon shaped and not round. Round is a little risky for the wrist to roll around. If that is the case, try one arm at a time. Get a box or whatever it was to get your hand off the ground. Help with that motion. But if you're round, just be careful. I want to do all one side first and then change sides once you one full set with the round weights. I have square ones here, a little bit easier to maintain your posture. All right, round 2 here, another 15. Right, 15 down there. We'll go back for our third and final time through. So if you want to add a squat, you can to your kettlebell swing to incorporate more of a quad down movement. Still hamstrings. We're working on the hip hinge with a kettlebell swing. Transfers over to a lot of different motions in the gym. Squats, deadlifts, cleans, presses, other kind of things, and a lot of core strength too. Help with that pelvic interior tilt wise, which is great. We'll go back to our triceps here, our last round, last time through. We'll do a non-dominant side first. Right tricep done. Go back to our rows. Now you can't use the same weights if you want throughout the entire workout. I have more weights here, which is nice to change it up. But the tricep motion should be the lowest of all these motions though. It's the small muscle group. An open chain, you have one side falling down, a lot more core. With the rows, you're more steady. And kettlebells with legs, those should always be the most powerful and really bear the most weight. Back to our rows here, last 10. All right, that's round 2. Our workout today. We have one more round to go. We use the same type of weights all the way through. Keep those close. Grab some water. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so for our third and final workout, again 3 times through here, we're going to do our reverse flies. 12 reps. I'm going to use 15-pound weight for that one. Next will be our switch lunges. I might start out with body weight with that one, add a weight to that as I go through. 20 reps per leg there. And then, and then a total of 10, 20 total, 10 per side. And then last will be our seated shoulder press on the ground. A little more obliques and core, stability-wise. I'm going to use the 20-pound dumbbell for that press there. We'll start though with the reverse flies, then the lunges, and then the shoulder press. Kind of go from upper, lower, upper, little breather in between each set. So we're going to go back to our 15-pound dumbbells. So we're going to go our chest towards the floor. We're going to work on, here it is, chest to the floor, weights on our heels. Hips upper back. We're going to fly up with your chest flat, reverse, hips engaged, work upper back, rhomboids, and rear delts there. So we'll go a total of 10 to 15 range, 12 is the goal. Inhale down, exhale back up. Again, not a big muscle group, so the weight should not be totally heavy. It should be the lightest of all these working sets here. We'll start here. Chest to the floor, weight on my heels. Shoulders are set. And exhale, inhale. 1, 2, Alright, so for our switch lunges, I'm going to go body weight first to demonstrate it. I might add weight to it as we go on. We're constantly switching left to right, left to right. Again, each side it counts half. So left to right is 1, left to right is 2, total of 10 in that fashion. Make sure we keep our knee behind our toe. On the land on your toe and your heel. I'll show in a second. Exhale as you go up, inhale on the way down. It's kind of fast though, so just breathe when you need to. And arms go left and right. That'll be our one goal there. So opposite leg to opposite hand. Total of 20 total, 10 per leg. So our goal is not to go super high. Our goal is to just keep ourselves kind of floating. So I'll start facing the here to make sure again we have our knee at 90 degrees behind my toe. This leg should never be touching the ground. Hips are engaged to where you're looking. We'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for those two, you want to make sure, a goal you want to make sure you're doing is you don't move around too much. Whether it's left or right, or forward or backward. Make sure to keep each stride the exact same. Keep breathing all the way through. Now, if you have weights in your hands there, they would just go, your hands wouldn't move. You just have your weight to the side. The next round, we'll add weights to the next set to demonstrate that. But no weight needed. You can do more reps with body weight. I'm going to keep it lower and add some weights to each set here. Next will be our shoulder press seated. So we're going to sit on the ground, have our feet facing forward, have our hamstrings on the ground. We're going to work on our shoulder press. Again, we're going to go non-dominant side first. I'm going to go neutral press. My palms are always going to be facing my ear. Inhale down, exhale back up. Key is to make sure you have your elbow always tracking with your elbow with your shoulder. You want to be out in here or be in here. We're going to stay in this fashion there. So I'll grab the weights here. Total of 10 is going to be our goal. So the whole idea is sitting on the ground is it allows more core stability. You have to balance yourself. Make sure the hips are straight. Keep on breathing. Inhale down. Exhale as you go back up. Come back into here. Push your chest through. 2, From there, you see my knees want to come up to help stabilize. Keep those knees down. Make that lower back and core work. Keep your posture straight up. Now back to our downward side. Alright, so 10 per side there. We'll go back to our reverse flies. So grab my 15s here again. Now going from upper to upper, might be a little fatigued from the set prior. So what we're working on here is good form over the reps. You get to 8, you get to 10, whatever it may be. Keep the form good, keep on breathing, and make the delts work and rear round the legs work as much as you possibly can. So we're back to our last second round here. From the side this time around. Again, good posture, feet even with your hips, your shoulders, your chest down on the floor. Rise and propels 12 there. Now if you find yourself bouncing back and forth, either lessen the weight or cut back on the reps. Feel pretty good there. Push your chest to the ground. As long as you feel no pain in the shoulders or lower back and your form feels good, keep going through. If not, adjust the weight and adjust the reps and rest time if needed between the shoulder press and the reverse flies. So round 2 again. On our jump lunges, I'm going to demonstrate this time with the weights in my hands. More of a challenge, same amount of reps, same fashion. There's no arm swinging with the opposite leg. Just add the weights to your sides like a briefcase. We're going to go 15 pounds here. Same idea. This is on my way here. So again, nice tall chest, core engaged, so we're looking again. Start again in your lunge, and we'll change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, goal then there too is to land soft and to use the inertia from the last rep on the next rep. So if you want to bang it easy on the ground or rest between, use the spring from the squat and lunge to power through the next motion. So we'll go back again to our shoulder press here. Again, left side first. For me at least, my non-dominant side. Right. 1 round done. Now the dominant side. Okay, that's that set. We'll go back now again. I'm going to grab some water. Give your upper body a little bit of breather. From that set to this set, we're going to go back to our reverse flies, our last round. If your weight's too light for the reverse flies, which just do more reps if that's the case, you have your palms face this way on the way down, aim higher on the shoulder, but again, rear delts and round weights are all about reps and keeping the weight light, utilizing the muscle groups you want to use. It's really easy with the back and the traps to take over that motion. So this motion you want to use mainly posture, nice tall chest. If you sit a lot all day on your computer, on your phone, driving, This helps to revert that chest tightness and strengthen the rhomboids to chest up, making breathing easier, making you seem taller, and emphasizing your chest if needed. So we'll go back to our reverse flies. Same idea again. Our last round, set 40. Same idea again here. Weight on our heels, 10-12 range. Inhale down, exhale back up. Right, 12 down there. I'm going to use this time around the 20s for my jump lunges. For the last round of our jump lunges. And for legs, 5-pound jump is not that much. So be free to go up more poundage for your lower body, upper body. For shoulders and chest and kind of stuff, increments of 2.5 to 5 might be enough to change the workout. For your lower half, 5-10 pounds might go a longer way. I made that workout better bang for your buck and make the other body parts easier just based on the amount of weight that's removing. I'm going to go back to my 20s here. Last round. All right, last set there. Keep one dumbbell for my shoulder press. Go back to our press here again. I'm gonna go with the 20-pound weight again. After 3 sets, that's plenty of weight. So our last time through here, again, non-dominant. Left for me. Right. Last set. All right. Third and final set. That completes the workout today. 3 rounds of each one. You can always add more reps, more sets, or more weight. Either way, much you can in an hour to 40 minutes. I'll see you guys next week, and best of luck.